G'day guys, how are you? It's Will here. So here we are at QR, Queensland Raceway. They call it the paper clip. So as you can see, it looks like a paper clip. So 6 corners, but 4 right-handers, 2 left-handers. Very difficult technical track to get a setup right. You fly up the front straight here, 5th gear, just get the rev limiter in 5th gear. The bumps are a little less extreme since they resurfaced it 12 or so months ago, but turn 1's a really fast corner. It's 5th down to 4th gear. There's a big bump on the approach which really unsettles the car, so there's a couple of different lines you've got to find to get around the bumps. Very tricky to get the car set up right, but often you set the car up for that corner and it can affect it in other corners, so it's always a big compromise here. 4th gear out of turn 1, another 4th gear right-hander at turn 2. Very, very crucial corner, very long corner, so important to carry nice speed in, but the exit speed is critical. So we've got the run down the back straight, down into turn 3, so exit speed, very important. 6th gear down the back straight, probably around 255 k an hour. Very big braking zone, again a little bump in the braking zone which makes it easy to lock a right front wheel, so braking balance always tricky. Easy to lock a front, but always wants to lock the rear wheels as you're trailing off the brake on the entry to turn 3. Tricky corner, big double apex corner, many different lines you can use. Want to carry good speed in, then you really need the car to rotate in the middle. You want to try and get the car as straight as you can to get, again, very good traction and mid to exit lateral drive. Very important because it's another huge run up into turn 4, so you really need a good mid-corner balance. Up to 5th gear, very committed on the brakes into turn 4. The first of the left-handers all lap, so particularly on a shootout lap, always tricky to get the right front tyre hot enough. You can often have a lot of understeer into turn 4, so you carry a lot of speed into turn 4, always toss up between 2nd gear and 3rd gear. If you use 2nd, it's a little bit of short shift on the way out. Into turn 5, a nice corner actually, only breathe out of the throttle very lightly, need to get the front hooked in and try and commit to 100% throttle very early. 4th gear right at the exit curve, 5th gear down to the final corner, you can brake very late past the 100 metre board into turn 6, so that often makes the braking balance quite difficult because there's a lot of trail braking into turn 6. You're braking and turning at the same time, so it can create some instability or front locking on the entry. Again, a big double apex corner where you want to carry very good speed in, and then you need to get the car turned, get the load off the tyre, get it as straight as possible to try and get maximum traction down the front straight. So looks simple on paper, very tricky lap to get the car set up for. If the car's good, you can have a great race. If it's bad, change the doors, as you can see. It's got the new Max Kick livery, which I reckon looks pretty sick. It's got the old Pepsi old school logo there, which I love that actually. The car looks pretty clean. Let's hope it goes as good as it looks. I think it should. We're coming off a really good test day, so we're all pretty confident. So make sure you watch this weekend. You'll see these rockets flying around Queensland Raceway this weekend. Cheers guys.